Felt like a good sign. Hey. All right. Back on Friday, back on our cult report. This is cult report number 14.
14. Happy Friday. All right. What's new in cult creators?
Let's open it up. Let's check it out.
Fumble fucking forward.
As we do. All right. How do I have this bar? Yeah. Okay. So number 14, on the lead side, we have a new indoc. The indoc is live. So it was a bit of a clusterfuck, especially because what we normally teach for other people is a little different, because it's like we have to show the why behind it, because our shit is so meta. We have to do the thing while also teaching the thing. And so we just stripped it back and we're just doing what we propose for others. Much cleaner, much simpler. Check it out if you haven't. So it's that minimal effective dose.
And then last week I got the tribe attraction module uploaded before raising the price. So now it's a lot more of a sequential process to create that mission-based offer and how to turn that into your sales page, your marketing, your propaganda to find your tribe and attract the right members who are more likely to join, engage, and want to pay to belong. So I think it's super hot.
It's super hot, yeah. And this is where Keith was really helpful, watching him try and DIY it, and then with our help on the $1,000 a month plan, just like seeing all the questions, seeing how it's like working behind the scene for other brains to solve for themselves. We're like, okay, we got to strip this shit down. So it should be a lot easier, a lot quicker to get through, so that you can create your mission-based offer and have a better attraction.
Let's go. And then we are working on, so next week you're getting the engagement side of things up. So that's how to turn the mission-based offer into a classroom so you can pull people through the transformation so they get more results and you get more testimonials, which helps you attract more of the right members and greater community from the inside out.
Yeah.
And the week after that will be community systems for intensifying belonging through status, similarity, and significance so that they feel a sense of connection and belonging and never want to leave.
Bang, bang. Yeah, exciting stuff. So it's all just chilling in Notion waiting. And then the coins, we're working with Signature Coins on building those out. So any feedback on the coins, now is the time. So if you haven't checked those out, they're somewhere in the school. Maybe I'll post the image below this video. Yeah, I mean, because y'all be the ones getting them. And so that's the lead side. On the lure side, we got some new stuff going on. Ricky found a nice roast community.
Yeah, I mean, the whole point of like building your cults, your tribe, is building for one specific type of person so that you know how to call them out, what to say that resonates, ultimately where to find them. So when I found a roast community, I'm like, that's essentially what we want to be doing anyways, but there's already communities out there that are doing it. So it's a good place for us to find more people and do what we love anyways. So yeah, that little roast community helped us get 4 new members today. So that's the importance of finding the right tribe and the right communities to flirt in. And also, people should just check out that roast community for themselves. What's it called? Promote and Roast?
Yeah, maybe we'll tag it. Paolo's in the group now, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out.
He's a homie. So
and
yeah.
A good example of narrowing down on like the narrative. So it's like people are posting because people know how to post. People know what to post. Like it's very specific. Unlike cult creators, we haven't done a good job yet with like what the rituals are of like how to post and what to post and why to post. Therefore, there is no posts, right? Other than ours. So that's why I like the roast community, because it's a really good example of setting the narrative in a way that makes it very easy to get engagement. And so well done there.
So get your flirt on, get your roast on. And then, yeah, we've been talking about summits. We were in a summit in September, and that helped us get a couple people into the community and get a couple people in the bank account for the higher ticket offers that we have. So summits have been working good for us. It's actually how we got our whole email list too from last year, working with Sleep Summit for coaches, health coaches. Anyways, summits are a good idea, and everybody needs guest speakers. It's like no different than podcasts, I guess. So everybody needs content. And so not everyone can teach every corner of that niche. in which case you can be that one that solves a piece of that problem for others and grow your community as a byproduct.
So
I
we've been
keep getting
hunting
ads
that.
now for like podcast pitching. People who
Yeah,
need guest speakers.
I've been thinking
People are
about
promoting
that.
themselves on an ad to say, "Want me on your podcast," which I think is a good idea.
Interesting. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I still like the idea of sponsoring like Substacks. So again, like
Megan
we're
keeps
getting,
saying we should have our own.
yeah, but that's a lot more work than sponsoring other people's in the
Admit.
meantime. Yeah. So yeah, we're looking for more summits. We're going to be on Kate's summit. It's about like creating group cohorts. So I guess it's kind of going from the one-to-one to the one-to-many model. So it still fits. We can talk about creating a dope experience. And then we apply to be part of the school momentum summit. So we found that on the classifieds school. And that place is great because you can promote every single day as a member there, even if you're a free member. We pay, so we also have an ad in the classroom. Hard to say how much traffic we get directly from that because it's not quite that filtered in the metrics, even though they are doing a good job of increasing and improving how you like seeing what traffic comes from where. But it just kind of says school. So it'd be cool if they actually broke down. Maybe soon. But yeah, that one's a $50 cost. So I feel like that's a good ROI because it's so easy to blow $50 on ads that go to the wrong people. This one's specifically for schoolers. So that's our jams.
Content, never ending, always changing, but there's some things that never change. And ultimately, the whole point of creating a mission-based offer is to communicate the entire value of your community in a way that's short, concise, makes sense, and is desirable for people. And so then it's how do you turn that into new members? And like as marketers, video sales letters are like my favorite thing to create because it's about that like big idea, the hook, the open loops, and how to get people to subconsciously want to move through that video and get them drinking the Kool-Aid. So, I mean, our best case study when we were working as a digital marketing agency was a video sales letter. I took Sam Ovens, like consulting.com, his consulting.com video sales letter that created an 8-figure business. And there's like pre-AI is like 2016. So I'm like writing down every word of this 2-hour webinar, frameworking it, and then figuring out what he's saying so I can do the same for our client. And then one ad took that video from 2K ad spend turned into $125,000 in coaching clients over the summer while we were just like at the cottage. I was taking a poop at a cottage when I got praised for all the good work we're doing. And I'm like, I'm not even working. So I've always loved video sales letters and they're still crushing it. It's just a different format. So these days, most people are just creating propaganda, you know, little beliefs, proof, stories, little clips. And it's like the caption is what gets them to DM that, to comment that word. And then you DM a link to a YouTube video. So it's essentially funnelless these days. So one YouTube video can be found on YouTube, or you drive other videos to that, and that does the heavy lifting for you. So that is our next milestone to create for ourselves. Again, we've created many video sales letters for this community, but now we are through our own mission-based offer. The classroom is updated, so the video sales letter needs to update. So how that looks on, you know, the big piece of propaganda, a little short version on school, and then how that might look different for like inside of other schools, summits, presentations, etc. But once you have all the copy blocks, their mission-based offer, then you can easily see how it comes together. So, and then the ad that can test the offer, right? Evelyn Weiss style. Just turn those copy blocks into a simple little ad, just text-based, nothing crazy, and just test the offer. So that's where we're at.
And that's what the tribe map is good for, is creating those copy blocks that become the propaganda. So check out the attraction module.
Your MRR is a direct reflection of your ability to communicate your value.
Yeah, and then just also testing just, you know, raw and real. So people are saying like the algo just wants more like less scripted and edited and production style, which is great because that means anybody can do it. Just rip open your phone and start talking. So it's just about doing it, doing more of it.
And then the cult psychology this week, the cult tip was endowed progress effect, which I think is like a technical name, bit of a shitty name. It doesn't sound sexy, but it is, because we use milestones and rewards in the classroom to incentivize progress, because that's how we get people out of their own way and actually taking engaged action to get results that gets you testimonials. But you can't keep people progressing if people don't even start in the first place. So that momentum and inertia when they first join, to get them to take any action, is like the hardest part. So that's where the endowed progress effect comes into play, is like, how do you build that inertia so that once they join, they already feel like they've started the onboarding process, in which case they want to keep going. So check that out. And then the cult brand breakdown of the week was Patagonia, because obviously they're a sick 8-figure
$1 trillion, $3 trillion when he moved it to a trust.
I think I put 3 billion. I don't know how to look into that, but either way, fuck tons of money.
Yeah.
And the best part is he did the opposite of what everybody else is doing. I mean, like REI, North Face, Arc'teryx, they all sell environmental clothing, right? They all stand for environmentalism, sustainability, and gear to wear outdoors. So why is Patagonia the best? It's like, they don't try to create more products and push more advertisements to sell more gear. They actually tell people to do the opposite. They fix clothing instead of selling new ones. They
Cycle.
Yeah, they do a bunch of stuff in the breakdown, but ultimately I love the advertisement, don't buy this jacket. So it was Black Friday in 2011. Everyone else telling people buy, and they're like, you know what? Don't buy this jacket. It's our best-selling jacket, but it costs this much in emissions, this much in water consumption, this much in like all of these environmental impacts of just one jacket. So like, don't buy it if you don't need it. And that alone created a 30% increase in sales, which at like millions is hella millions. All because it's not reverse psychology, it's radical transparency. So,
and living through their values. They're so good at living through their values in a way that most companies are like, trust, integrity.
Yeah, things that look good on a wall to make you feel a little better about buying from them, but
empty platitudes. Yeah.
Patagonia actually puts their money where their mouth is, and he put his 3 billion, 3 trillion, whatever. He put the entire company into a trust that him and his family manage, because they don't want shareholders coming in and maximizing shareholder value and ruining everything he's done so far. So this whole company, all of the money that doesn't get used or reinvested, all those profits go into fighting environmentalism. Freaking sick.
Like suing the US government. I think that was such a sick campaign.
Yeah,
they walk their doctrine. Yeah, which you'll see in the engagement module when you put together your doctrine on how to create the values that create behaviors, that create the actions that allow you to do the same as Patagonia.
Simple stuff.
Simple stuff.
And you too can have $3 trillion.
That's it.
That simple.
And that's the call report.
That's the call report. Sweet. So go check out Cult Tip of the Week, the Cult Brand Breakdown, and the Tribe Attraction Map if you're ready to create your mission-based offer to attract the right members who want to pay and stay for life.
And then sound off in the comments below. I'm going to put the coins if you guys got any feedback. But then also, what are you guys working on so that we can help you guys patch the holes, move faster, and have more fun? So
it's all about
build a customer cult.
Getting paid every day to change lives at scale, doing what you love with the people you like.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's get it. All right. Happy Friday. Enjoy the weekend.
Cheers.
Peace.